Hello everyone, Neorashi here. Um, this is my weekly manga review. I haven't done a lot of review this week, unlike last week, because last week I was on vacation. Um, today, uh, today's review is going to be about Adachi and Shimamura Volume 1, the manga version at least of it. Maybe I'll do light novels down the line. Uh, as someone who watched the anime and read the light novel first, I must say that I did like this one a lot. Adachi and Shimamura, I wouldn't say it's my favorite Yuri, but it's definitely one of the first, so it still does have a special place in my heart. So, yeah. Uh, although, I would still say it's probably one of. I don't like saying this because I still really like it. But the manga version is probably the worst way to enjoy this series. There's a lot of missing monologues that even the anime has that the manga doesn't. A lot of uh, I'd say a lot of the progression of the character comes with all the internal monologue that both Adachi or Shimamura have, depending on which point of view the story goes through. And this is definitely something that's missing in this. Uh, the overall story is still very faithful, and this is why I still like it. There's a couple missing scenes, but like nothing deal breaking. Uh, yeah, and I really like the art style. I actually like it more than the anime, which was still pretty good. Not quite on par with the new artist that does the illustration for the light novel starting volume 10. None who did volume 1 through 8 was really good, but I think I think the new artist is probably the best so far. But still, um, if you don't like reading a light novel, I would still recommend this. It's a pretty nice Yuri. It's there's a bit of drama, maybe not in volume 1, but in this series overall, there's a bit of drama, but it's usually not that. It doesn't last like 5 volumes, like some rom-com, whatever, whether it's Yuri or not Yuri. So I do appreciate that. As of my usual score out of 10 for volume 1, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. So definitely not my favorite manga of all times. Actually, when it comes to Yuri manga, it's far from being my favorite. I really enjoyed this one more as a light novel, and not just because the light novel, even the official translation is further. I mean, I preferred reading the light novel of this series versus the manga, and this is coming from someone who doesn't read all that many novels. Uh, Although I would still also recommend the anime if you have if you have Funimation. I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll. It's definitely on Funimation. I would definitely suggest the anime. But yeah, as I said, I still like this one. I would still recommend it if someone asked me for good Yuri manga. But I strongly suggest reading the light novel instead. Again, and this is coming from someone who doesn't read a whole lot of light novel. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you probably next week.